Hello Internet, and welcome back to my achievement journey. This is Chris from Tom and Chris Gaming, chronicling my progress through Halo the Master Chief Collection and its unreasonably large amount of achievements. So, still 500 to get. They haven't added any more, thankfully, since last week. And I have 354 out of 500, which has given me 3,015 points out of 5,000. So, I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty impressed so far that it's sort of the pace has still kept up relatively well. There have been a couple of struggles this week that have made me really strongly consider quitting. The first was my efforts to speedrun the map Regret in Halo 2. I'd done all the other part-time achievements. This was the last one I needed to get, and you're given 15 minutes, and frankly, I think it's literally impossible to do it in 15 minutes on any difficulty following the prescribed path that the game lays out for you, because there's a lot of sections that you can't skip that are just really long and slow. So what I discovered was through some creative grenade jumps, you can get around behind sort of the first section and basically skip through the whole first section, cutting out 2 or 3 minutes from the run. And in so doing, ultimately, I managed to get it under the part-time and get the achievement, but that took me pretty much a couple of solid days till I sort of got through that, following a lot of different guides. I've been using to help me through a lot of the part-time achievements. I've been using speedruns by Naked Eli. A lot of you will probably know him already, but if you don't, you should definitely check him out. He's a brilliant YouTuber and an excellent Halo player. He does speed runs on Legendary. He holds a lot of the world records. He also does lasso runs and sort of talks through those. Very good tutorials, very easy to follow. Definitely check him out. Okay, so managed to get through that, and then the next snag was I wanted to finally finish my collectibles from Halo 2. I had only to get the skulls, so I went round picking up all the skulls from the various missions on Legendary. I just put on the Scarab, Envy, and Bandana skulls and just went crazy, basically. Killed everything in sight. It's still quite difficult even being able to do that, because the Scarab skull can blow you up just as easily as it blows everyone else up. So, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, but it is still definitely a lot quicker getting through the missions that way. So I came stuck on the achievement for I Would Have Been Your Daddy skull, which is in the second mission, Outskirts. It genuinely seemed really simple. There's so many guides on the internet. You'll be able to find hundreds of them that'll tell you how to do it, and unfortunately, a lot of them tell you something different. Some say that you need to get 7 checkpoints before the skull will appear. Some say 6. Some say you just need to hear a certain piece of dialogue. Some say you need to run on a certain tile on the roof. And some of them say it will appear 100% of the time, and others say it appears about 1 in 7, or it's just random. Needless to say, I don't think anyone's really figured it out exactly. I know the guide that I followed really worked for me, and I'm thinking about posting up a guide myself, just to try and help anyone else out there who's as confused as I was, to sort of figure out exactly the do's and don'ts of it. So if you're stuck on that skull, really, guys, watch out on the channel, and I will post up a tutorial within the next couple of days, I hope. So that came to me last night about 1 o'clock in the morning. I finally managed to acquire it by following one specific guide that gave me a much quicker method. So now what I'm down to is working my way through Spartan Ops, which is long and so boring, because I just don't find Spartan Ops very fun. I really don't. Just because you can die and come straight back to life, it makes it easier to get through on a Legendary run solo, but it just doesn't make it very enjoyable or very fun. You tend to spawn and get killed and spawn and get killed because, it can spawn you right in the middle of a load of enemies. So it just sort of feels like banging your head against the wall and just really slow, really boring progress. I would have a lot more fun if I was co-oping it, but that's not what the achievement says. The achievement says do every single chapter by yourself. So that's what I've got to do, unfortunately. So just working my way through this slowly, working on my solo Legendary run of Halo 1. which I'll follow up by finishing Halo 3, and then I'll finally try and focus on Halo 2, which I know is going to be so hard. I've realised I've tried a few times to get some of the par score achievements, and barring a couple of levels that I think I could probably do solo, it does seem that pretty much the only way to do it is co-op legendary with a few skulls on, unless you happen to be incredibly talented at Halo, which I'm not good enough to do legendary with that many skulls on to be able to get the points. So those are kind of on hold. Those are something I'm just gonna have to work through when I can, you know, get people off the internet, or get friends together to co-op it with me. So that's something to work on, and a few other achievements will sort of come out of that and come out of my solo legendary runs. And so the only other thing for me to work on really is the multiplayer achievements, which I'm slowly working my way through. I really like that the newer multiplayer achievements can be accessed on any playlist, because I love Halo 4 multiplayer. I quite liked Halo 3 multiplayer. I really am not a very big fan of Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer. It seems every time I play it, you know, when I finally get in a game, every single person will always pick Battle Rifle Slayer. I'm not good with the battle rifles. I don't know how these people are so good with them. So I always end up on the losing team, just getting my ass kicked, and I never seem to luck out at the minute and get on the team that is just so much better than me that they happen to win, despite the fact that I'm not very good at it. Genuinely, I don't feel that the old Halo 2 multiplayer, or the Anniversary multiplayer, is as balanced as something like Halo 4 was. You might disagree with that, you know. If so, please comment. But I just really feel that way. I really don't enjoy the Halo 2 multiplayer half as much as I enjoy the other multiplayer playlists that are available at the moment. So the only multiplayer achievement I have left, I think, to get for Halo 2 is the MVP achievement. All the rest I seem to have managed, which is quite nice. So it's going to be slow going, but I'm going to work my way through it, and I should come out on the other side smiling. Thanks very much for watching this, guys. Me and Tom will be back with a video soon. We're working on a bigger project at the moment, which I don't want to post up till it's all done. So just watch out for that. Please, if you like this, tell your friends about it, subscribe to it, do whatever you want, and check out our blog. Thanks very much, guys, and I will see you in the next video.